Magandang umaga po ng Miyerkules sa bawat isa sa inyo. It's a Wednesday morning. Malamig at napakaganda po ang inyong lingkod, Erlinda Erardo po.
Magandang Baguio Day po sa bawat isa sa atin at sa ngayon po ay malamig pero mainit ang sikat ng araw sa labas pero ang pagpapala po ng Panginoon higit sa lahat ay mainit. Po si Pastor Jonathan Antonio Erardo.
Okay. Nung Sunday po, ini-celebrate natin ang Father's Day. Tingnan po natin ano po ang Father's Day talaga. Ang significant po nito, ang importansya nito. Pero bago yan, let's ask Pastor Jonathan to pray.
Ngayon tayo po sa mandaling lumapit sa Panginoon. Dakila at aming Diyos at aming Ama sa langit. Salamat po marami sa umagang ito. Yung kabutihan po at sa pagpapala na patuloy yung ginagawa dyan. Salamat po sa banal na Espiritu na siyang patuloy nang nasa buhay namin. Kaya nga po dalangin namin na siya po ang patuloy na gagabay lagi sa amin. Para naman gawin po namin ay maging kalugod-lugod sa inyo ang aming Diyos. Palain niyo po yung aming i-discuss tungkol sa mga tatay at higit sa lahat, napakalaking tungkulin ang inatang niyo po sa mga tatay. Ito po ang aming dalangin na maging pagpapala po ang aming pag-usapan. Pangalan ng Panginoong Kristo. Amen.
Amen. Okay. Father's Day. Tingnan niyo po, 22, 23, and 24. The Philippines have celebrated Father's Day since 1980s pa po.
Wow.
Even though declared a holiday observed by two Philippine presidents, the observance is not actually an official public holiday kasi natataon po it's Sunday. You see, in 2022, this year, will be celebrated June 19, it's Sunday, it's a Father's Day. Sa 2023 po, June 18, Sunday again, it's Father's Day. 2024, June 16, it's again Sunday, Father's Day. In 2025, June 15, Sunday again, Father's Day. 2026, June 21, Sunday again, Father's Day. For Father's Day, many in the Philippines give gifts to their father, grandfather, uncle, brother, stepfather, or even male friend who had a fatherly influence on their lives. They give cards, sweets, picnics, or meal at a restaurant are common ways to honor God on His big day.
A good father teaches his children how to respect their mother and this he does by respecting his partner. He honors her view and does not argue with her in front of the kids. This sends the right message to the children that their parents work together and they need to respect them both equally.
Yes. How would you describe a good dad? Okay. Many description was given, no? A good dad makes you feel safe. Sabi ng isang
Bata.
bata o isang anak. A good dad can protect his children from getting hurt, no? A good dad knows how to keep the bad guys away. A good dad always listen to mom. Oh.
May sabihin ako, mayroon isa din. Sabi niya, a good dad knows how to you fishing. And another one is a good dad knows how to fly a kite. As a dad, you're important to the family.
Yes.
You're role model, you're a gift giver, you're unconditional in your love, you're disciplinarian, you're a provider.
Yeah, listen carefully. Every dad or every tatay, every papa to be or dad to be, okay. Sabi ni Pastor, you are a good provider. Last and most certainly not the least, you love your kids mother well. Okay, ulitin ko yon. Last and most certainly not the least, you love your kid's mother. Okay, in other words, your wife. Okay. What are the qualities of a good father? Number one, a good dad loves and protects his kids' mom. So many times we want to put our kids first and foremost, and it's not the best approach. Your focus should be on your wife, their mom, and not nurturing that relationship. Let me clarify something. I am not saying don't care of your kids. I am not saying don't love your kids. What I am saying is the best way to love your kids and take care of your kids is by making sure your marriage is nurtured and taken care of.
Okay? When your marriage is good and nurtured, your kids and your family is more likely to be taken care of as a result. Okay?
Yes.
No matter how well you love your kids, it does not matter if you're not taking care of your marriage.
A
Number,
good dad provides, number two, a good dad provides for his family. Okay.
if you ask, huh? Huh? If you ask most guys what they felt their primary role as a father was, more likely than they are going to say it, to provide.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the stereotypical rule of a father. Okay. Sabi, sige. A good dad needs to help to contribute to the household and make sure their family has necessities, example, food, water, and shelter, clothing.
Yes.
Okay. A good dad should be able to hold down a job. By holding down a job, you're demonstrating to your kids the value of good works and ethics.
Yes. When a dad is stay-at-home dad, is providing it could be by making sure the kids are taken care of or making sure the household is in order. If he is uh, stay-at-home dad, kung yung babae naman na nagtatrabaho, make sure that the kids are taken care of and of course, malinis ang bahay, maayos ang bahay, ang pamamahay.
Okay? A good dad is a disciplinarian. Okay? You never have to teach the kid how to lie and to be bad. Okay? Ano pa po? They just know how to do all of that. But you have to teach them how to be good.
Yes. That's where discipline comes into play. Good dads knows that they should discipline their children or their kids. No? They also know it's important. Discipline is coming from place of love, no? From the heart of the father. You need to be consistent in your disciplining, okay? Firm in your teaching. If you say yes, it should be yes. If you say no, it should be no. Most importantly, loving in your action. Wow.
Okay? A good dad is not focused on raising a good kids, but a good adult. Okay?
Yes.
And as a dad, your focus should not be raising a good kids, but raising a good adult who are productive member of our society.
Yes.
This comes in many different forms. One of the ways is letting the kids to be kids. Okay?
Yeah.
Ako sila maglaro, mga bata, which are often not mentioned enough. Let them enjoy the innocence of their youth before having the weight of the world on top of them.
Okay. Challenging, no? A father leads by example.
Amen.
As a father, you are called to be a leader in the home. Your child is watching you. Remember that, even when it does not seem like they are. Are you talking about the importance of being polite and respectful, but disrespecting your waiting? If you are at the restaurant, you are yelling to them or you are yelling at bad drivers in the car. What are you displaying? So makita niyo yan, okay?
Dads are servant leader. The ability to serve is an important trait. Leading is not just about telling once you're leading what to do. It's also about serving them as well.
Yes.
The same concept applied to the fatherhood. Some of the concept that differentiate servant leaders from leaders is humility is an excellent characteristic of a dad whose servant leader is not necessarily after the attention or is okay with others getting the praise. Okay?
Hard work and pursuit of excellence, not just in your family, but in yourself as well. Okay. Pursuit of excellence, I like that. Selfish, selflessness, he's always thinking about the family, not only for himself, but for the whole family. No matter how tired he is, he always seems to have energy to play with his kids. Ang galing ng mga tatay dapat, ano. There are other characteristics of a father who is a servant leader. Remember, dads need to be a servant leader, as Pastor said, no? Number 7.
Father are supportive to their kids. A dad should strive to be supportive of his kids even when it's hard.
Yes, totoo yan.
This is important both when your kids are young and when they get older.
Yes.
When your children are young, you're building the foundation and they're going to need down the road. As they get older, your support can drive them to excel in their endeavor. Amen.
Yes. So, I should clarify, supporting your kids does not mean you agree with them on everything they're doing. No. For the yung good, you have to support them. It also doesn't mean you should not try to change some of their behavior. Doon tayo papasok sa disciplinarians. Okay, fathers are slow to anger. No? Medyo kailangan. Instead, the emotion does get portrayed as having is anger. When they get anger, they act in a poor manner. Kaya kailangan po natin pag isipan, no? What's important is how you act, no? In anger. The test of fatherhood is your ability to handle those emotions.
Your kids will be watching and learning how dads handle situation when he gets angry. Okay? It turns they will be learning how they should handle situation when they get angry also.
Yeah, mamanahin nila.
Okay? In turn, sabi niya, they'll be learning how they should handle the situation. The same the situation. Okay, number 9 po, a good father loves his kids.
Yes.
Discipline without love breeds the resentment. A good father loves his kids. Your kids should never wonder whether you love them or not.
Yes.
Your children should be able to find peace and comfort and rest consistency in your love.
Okay, a father needs to be patient. So, okay, yun ang kailangan. No? A patient is a virtue, as saying goes. As a father, your family is going to test your patience on a regular basis dahil sa kakulitan ng mga bata. No? Okay.
Pasaway.
How to react in the circumstances could be what defines you in the eyes of kids. Pag sinabing, nandyan yung terror dad. Okay. For example, the thought of teaching your child immediately comes to my mind. How do you handle it when you are teaching your kids skills? What about when you're tutoring them and they are learning it as fast as you would like? Do you get angry? Do you yell at them? No? Pag hindi nila nakuha kagad, ano inyo ba? Sisigawan, no? Do you continue to be patient with them? Do you continue to encourage them?
Good dads are dependable o maasahan. Good dads should be a man of his words. His family should be able to count on him.
Yes.
His family should be able to, sabi nga, maasahan ka. Most important, when he says he's going to do something, his family, especially his kids, knows going to happen. Gagawin niya talaga.
Yes.
Sabi, papaloy. Okay.
Okay, kids need that compassionate. Yan talaga. I think compassion doesn't get brought up enough. It becomes that, no, kung may compassion. Of course, if you have the compassion, you have the sympathy or pity for someone else during their suffering. No? Pag meron sila. You don't don't have to like it. You should coach or you as a life coach, you know, them out of it. But remember the compassion, you might not think it's a big deal. Honestly, most of it won't be, but it does not matter. You were a kid once.
Tama po
Oo,
yun.
kid na. Okay.
Playful, that is important. Kids love having fun and they're doing good at it. Sometimes expense of a furniture or a wall.
Yeah, they have to write. Sometimes they have to write or, destroy some of the art. Kids learn a lot through fun and play. Even when it's not about learning, sometimes just about playing. Remember when I said about kids be kids, okay? Let them be kids, no? A good dad is present and involved, no? Especially when I'm thinking about when they get honors or when they are uh, in graduation or any other activities of the kids. The dad must be there. Okay, okay.
A good dad is a productive dad. Okay? Proactive. Okay? A good dad is a proactive. Instead of being reactive, what difference you ask? What's the difference? Ano ba ang pinakaiba? Yung tinatanong. Being proactive means making changes when you see something that could go wrong. Okay? Kung alam mo na mali, kailangan ayusin mo. Being reactive is making those changes only after things go wrong.
For a dad, this can vary from time to time. It could be your parenting style, no? Pag may ginawa ba before na ma-commit ang wrong, are you giving the solution, or after the wrong one you give the solution? In conclusion,
there are many important attributes of a good father. Many of them we did not mention. What we did is hit some of the qualities we believe to be very important.
yeah, yung ating topic na ito very important, mga dad, because of our celebration of the fathers. But remember, Pastor, there is a possible good dad. Sino po yun?
God is a good dad.
Yeah.
Okay? He reminds us every time we're going to do something wrong, and when we get something wrong, He wants us to be corrected. Okay? Ito po yung
corrected.
Okay? Kaya napakahalaga po na mayroon lang tayong Diyos, ating Ama, sabi nga ni Jesus, pray to our Father. Kaya ito po yung lagi namin napapaalala. As a human father, we are not perfect. But we have a perfect Father in form of our God. Okay? Kaya ito po paalala sa atin. But we, as a father, we do our best para to set a good example.
Yeah, nalulungkot kami sa mga kabaliktaran ng sinabi namin sa inyo. May mga ibang dad na hindi ginagawa ito o hindi ginagampanan yung kanilang tungkulin bilang inyong mga tatay. Malungkot. I go through to that. Kaya malungkot, mayroong pagkainis, pero ang sabi nga, let's look at the perfect Father. Ang perfect Father po natin ay ang ating Panginoon. When we ask Him to be our Father, He will really stand as a Father for us.
He will stand beside us.
Yes. Let's pray.
Okay? Dakila at aming Diyos at aming Ama na sa langit. Salamat po. Hindi man kami perfect na tatay, pero mayroon po kami tinitingnan isang perfect na tatay. At ito yung Diyos Ama. Salamat po sa mga lesson na ito. Help us po, Panginoon, na maging mabuting tatay, mabuting lolo para po sa aming mga sibling. Bigyan niyo rin po ang mga katalinuhan ng mga tatay na magampanan po nila ang tungkulin, lalong-lalo na po, Panginoon, pag-provide ng needs ng family. Ama, salamat po na may Diyos kaming malapitan, may Diyos kaming mahilingan ng aming Panginoon. Salamat po for setting an example sa aming mga tatay. Salamat po sa araw na ito. Pagpalaan niyo kami, patuloy niyo po kami bigyan ng kalakasan as we are continually serving you, Lord. We pray again po, Panginoon, sa mga tatay. Bigyan niyo po sila ng kalakasan at pagpapala upang magampanan nila yung tungkulin na inyong inatang sa kanila bilang tatay. Salamat po sa umagang ito. Ito po yung aming kahilingan at dalangin sa tanging makapangyarihang pangalan ng Panginoon Kristo.
Amen. Amen. Okay. Inaulit namin. Happy Father's Day. Okay. And be good. And see you on Saturday. No? Maganda po ang topic natin on Saturday. God bless you all. Goodbye,
Thank you po.
everybody. Goodbye.